President Trump is known for his use of social media, but lately he's come under scrutiny for criticizing the very forum he uses so much on a daily basis.
Yeah, that would be Twitter, among other forums. And today he cracked back on efforts to fact-check the president online, issuing an executive order cutting off the liability protections against certain companies, as we mentioned. And here to talk about it with us is Dr. Jasmine McNealy, Associate Director of the Marion B. Breacher First Amendment Project. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. Well, our first question is, what legal authority can the president take with this action?
Yeah, so it's interesting because there are a lot of things that are stated in the executive order, some of which he has the power to do, others he's really trying to or attempting to expand on the power that a president actually has. So a president is a part of the administrative branch of government, and he does have influence over the executive agencies like the FCC, like the FTC, right? So he appoints commissioners in those positions and the other federal agencies as well. What he can't do is infringe on the independence of those agencies. So that's really important. So can he ask the Department of Justice to investigate or do research? Perhaps, yes. But can he actually direct the investigation? Can he order them to do certain things? No, not really, right? That's an important thing to really consider. And furthermore, we have both the First Amendment and Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, which protect platforms. The First Amendment protects all of us from government actions related to expression, also religion, assembly, and petitioning. But those apply to platforms as well.
And Dr. McNealy, from the Let's Not Get It Twisted department, we just heard from Nancy Pelosi a moment ago, the Speaker of the House, saying that, well, there seems to be very little honor among thieves. When it works for you, then it works for you. When it doesn't, then something's wrong. I'd like to have your reaction to what she had to say today.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent, she is correct, right? We saw that social media had a influence in elections, and in 2016 in the United States, but across the world, social media, broadly defined, has had influence on election, or particularly the content spread using social media as an influence on election and election results. So, I can agree to a certain extent to what the senator said, the representative said, because social media has been influential, and because our president has a very large voice on social media, particularly Twitter. It's only now that Twitter has taken steps to do something about some of the disinformation or misinformation that he's spread, that he's upset about it. So, yeah, I understand where the Congresswoman is coming from.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Jasmine McNealy, Association of the Marion B. Breacher First Amendment Project. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.